So Guardians of the Galaxy released some brand new pictures of the upcoming film Guardians of the Galaxy 2, so let's dive right in and talk about what's going on with it. So if you guys have been on my channel for a while, you may have come across my Guardians of the Galaxy 2 reactions. Both of them that I've done so far on this channel, and you can tell that I am so excited for this movie. I'm ready for it to come out. I can't wait any longer. It's about time. I don't know if I can wait till the summer, man, but I'm definitely interested in seeing another trailer, because so far we don't have anything of this story to go off of. We don't really have anything too much in the story to go off of. So I really would like to see some plot, a little bit of plot released in the next trailer. Maybe we get a better indication as to what route they're taking. Me personally, I believe they are going to be taking more of the Michael Bendis storyline from the comic books, the recent comic books Guardians of the Galaxy, where Chris Pratt's character Star-Lord is the captain, or the king of Spartax, where his daddy replaces his father, who's also the king of Spartax, prior to his ruling. And they go down this road, and the Guardians are all separated, because we're starting to see new characters come into play. As we saw in the last trailer, we saw Mantis. She was there, and she reading the minds and everything like that. So I am definitely ready to see what's going on with that. Like I said, I personally believe that is the route that they will be going. All right, guys, so let's go and check out some of these pictures that they just released. Now, I've only selected a few that I thought was really eye-popping and that I can actually give a little story on some of my predictions. Some of these pictures I got from comingsoon.net, comicbook.com, and Collider. So if you guys want to go check those articles out, link will be in the description box below. Right, the first picture we have here, we have Groot. This is a well-detailed shot of baby Groot we have here. You see Groot, you see his eyes, you see the little coat that he has on. That is really cool, guys. I like this route that they are going with baby Groot. You know, I thought at first that they were going to, you know, if you saw the last movie, you know, he explodes, spoiler alert, and he explodes, basically saving his family, and family as in the Guardians, and goes back and the little shrunken baby Groot, and you saw him dancing at the end with Batista's character Drax. So I thought within that time span that Groot would have grown back into his full form, but that's not the case. So I'm guessing that they're going with this in a, you know, they're taking it slow. So they're trying to show that not so much time has elapsed between when Groot sacrificed himself and became baby, little tiny, and then came here. Maybe a couple of months, maybe a couple of years. Who knows? Which in a way kind of debunks my whole theory, them going the Michael Bendis route. But like I said, I would really wish if they do that. If I can see Kitty Pryde, that would be pretty awesome if I can see that. So the next picture we have here, we see Nebula. So we know, as from the trailer, we know that Nebula is not dead. We know that she's still here, she's still around. She had that last serious epic fight with Gamora. So we weren't sure whether she lived or died. I mean, at least I wasn't sure at that point. I thought she died, but we know that she didn't die. So she's here. So we know she's returning back here. As to where her position is, whether she's with the Guardians or against them, we will find that out. Like I said, they haven't released any basic plots for us to go off of, so we're just going off of speculation here. Another picture that everybody's talking about here is this one right here. This picture of Groot on Yondu's shoulder and Rocket Raccoon walking there. Now that's a well-detailed shot there of Groot, baby Groot, on Yondu's shoulder. I think that's really, really cool. This scene here in the trailer, we all saw that all the bodies and everything was falling down. So I could only imagine Yondu's arrow just going through, just going through everyone. I can only imagine that. So to see this, I'm really excited to see where they're gonna go. I want to see this so bad, guys. My predictions here with Yondu and baby Groot, but you know, then again, I think Yondu might turn on them again for some reason, because I do know he was part of the Guardians at one point in the comics. So whether he will turn on them or not, I'm not entirely sure, but I do think he will. Another picture here we see Star-Lord and we see Drax. Now this is showing, and this is what causes me to lead as to what's going on here. We see that Drax and Star-Lord's relationship is starting to develop a lot closer, as we saw in the last trailer, the last teaser trailer. I wouldn't even call it a trailer, I call it a teaser. The last teaser trailer, we saw that their relationship was developing. So you know, how close are they gonna get? Are they gonna get as close as they really are? Because in the comics, they're not that close. But there are points where they kind of become like brothers, so we see them here. But this is what makes me feel as though they're going to go the Michael Bendis route. If you look at Star-Lord's face right here in this exact picture, he kind of looks distraught, or I guess it could just be the scene or the whatever scene this is in the film. They could have probably just been going off of that, but he looks distraught a little bit, and he looks as though he's weary and kind of, because you know, a lot of you guys don't know, Star-Lord, I would say he's pretty much an anti-hero. I would say he's not really a hero. He's been through some things, and he was a thief originally. That is his origin, a thief. So he's looking like if like I said, this whole route with the Michael Bendis story of him going back to Spartax to become the king there. I think they might imply some of this towards the end of the movie? Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. Great, now this picture here is what has got me really excited as well. The picture here, we see Mantis and we see Drax. We know at this point now that Mantis will be on the team, or at least aiding the team in some type of way. As to how beneficial she will be in the show or in the movie, how beneficial she will be with the team, who knows? We'll have to wait and find that out. But from this shot, we definitely know that at least some part she's either aiding the team or they're setting her up to come on to the Guardians, to come and help them in some type of ways, which I'm really excited for that as well. This picture also has me very, very excited. Just this shot here is Star-Lord with the mask on and his elemental gun there. That is very, very, very cool, guys. I just want to see I want to see more from Star-Lord. You know what I mean? In the last movie, we saw him do little things, but I want to see more from Star-Lord. I want to see more of his potential. I want to see more of that gun, because that gun, a lot of you guys, if you watch the Disney XD series, they kind of touch base on this a little bit with what his gun can actually do. And I want to see if they can bring more of that out in this movie and see if he will, you know, if they will actually keep up with that and you know, let his gun do what it's supposed to do. Because that gun is just not, it's not just a razor gun. That gun makes him who he is. That gun is part of his culture. It's part of the Spartax. That's their thing. That elemental gun there, that thing is so important. All right, guys, so what do you think of these pictures? Or do you think they're gonna go the, you know, if you're a comic book fan, or you think they're gonna go the Michael Bendis route, or you think they're just gonna do something completely new? I'm really curious to see what they are going to do with this franchise. I cannot wait to see what they will do. I'm just beyond excited. It just leaves me look with so many questions as to what position they're going to do. And like I said, they have not even released a single plot, so we don't know what the plot will be. We don't know where everyone else stands. We don't know, because there's also, too, in the comic books, there's a lot of turmoil between the Guardians. Sometimes there's a lot of transitioning between, especially leadership roles. Or Rocket Raccoon believes he should be the leader, and then there's Star-Lord who thinks he should be the leader, and then there's Gamora who thinks she should be the leader. And really and truly, Gamora is the more natural leader out of all of them. Drax is just that guy. He's just there, he's just joking around and just doing his own thing. So I'm not too sure exactly, as you know, if they might give him, you know, imply some of those things from the comic books. I'm not too sure about that. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I do want to do a lot more of these coming up, especially with a lot of these movie news and things like that. I just can't wait for the summer. A lot of these movies are coming out, man, so I definitely do want to do a lot more of these types of videos. So just leave a like down below if you want to see more of these types of videos. Leave your comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much for taking your time off to watch this, and make sure, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Clockmaster out.